going straight into game one. RepTile repping navy blue Yoshi this time. Let's see what happens. So this is kind of a crazy setup. I'm not really sure how Yoshi or Snake fare against each other. I mean, like, I feel like it's slightly more dangerous for RepTile than Wojeh by a long shot in that sense, because at the end of the day, Snake's all about stage control with these kind of grenades and pressuring people and making them watch where they step. But RepTile's extremely aggressive. So we can see whether RepTile's aggression and his fairly consistent combos outdo the amount that Wojeh is going to grab from stuff like random offshoot grenades and odd trades. But incredibly, RepTile's taking the first stock pretty much straight off the bat, fairly early at 75. You know, it's a fairly big start for him. We'll see if Wojeh has what it takes to kind of bring out the stock. But it seems already RepTile's able to push him fairly well. He can take his time and he can camp with these eggs now, because what are you really going to do? Oh, is this what he means? Man. There you go, names successful. No, I didn't feel like that. Yeah. Same as when people come around. But yeah, at some point there, RepTile took the next stock, not the next stock, Wojeh took the stock, and RepTile's at a clean slate while Wojeh's at about 106. So, I think at this point, RepTile, sorry, I lost my rhythm there. Okay, clean stocks. RepTile an entire stock up. I'm not really sure what Wojeh can do here to stop RepTile from, keeping his momentum. It seems that RepTile's perfectly willing to out-camp him when it comes to throwing those eggs versus throwing those grenades. I think he's just going to have to find a way to win these kind of physical interactions, which is very difficult when Yoshi has these really good frame data and strong hitting moves. Like you can see, because of the way RepTile pressures and he just moves across the stage, like Wojeh's throwing a grenade and RepTile completely ignores it, he just runs through it. Wojeh going to go high again to try and avoid it. Decent recovery from him, but RepTile's not falling for anything. He's not overextending. He's making sure he's not getting hit by anything unnecessary. Good egg pressure there from RepTile, going to help him get back on stage. Good spot dodge from Wojeh there. I think he's slowly going to get into the rhythm of the way RepTile attacks, but so far RepTile's pretty much just running at 100%, pressuring him exactly how he wants. And that's going to take the game fairly short. A 2 stock from RepTile, you know, it's fairly good. So, RepTile taking the first game very, very cleanly there. It seemed like he wasn't falling for pretty much anything that Wojeh's used to. I'd say Wojeh generally preys on hesitance, which RepTile does not lack. Which RepTile lacks, sorry. RepTile does not hesitate, and that is what's causing Wojeh to lose these kind of interactions. You can see, Wojeh likes to play it slow. He's just kind of throwing out some grenades, trying to keep. This is my corner, is what Wojeh's like to say, and RepTile is coming here to invade, and that's the difference in these two playstyles. The question is whether Wojeh can begin to wall out RepTile, or whether RepTile's going to continuously break through his defenses. And you can see it, like RepTile's just going ham. He's not waiting. Like he'll throw eggs in the time that he's taking his time, and he's better at hitting these eggs than Wojeh is better at hitting grenades from a distance. And that's what's making a difference in this matchup to some degree. Like RepTile's winning basically at both long distance and short distance. Oh, great up smash from RepTile there. Just going to catch a nice jump. He's not going, like I said, he's not giving Wojeh a chance to think, and that's one of the main ways he's winning right now. Straight into a combo, so right in the next stock. Wojeh's kind of standing on platform, wondering what he wants to do. Great catch of the C4 there. I think that's the first time this set that Wojeh has caught RepTile off guard. But it's still not going to be enough to get rid of the fact that he hasn't taken the first stock yet, and he needs to as soon as possible. Luckily for Wojeh, I think this high recovery is fairly great up tilt from Wojeh. Going to take the first stock from RepTile finally. He's only 70% behind. It's something to take back. But at the same time, look at RepTile. He's still going. He's still getting these massive hits on Wojeh. Like, first one. Go. I feel like Wojeh was not even bothering to mash that. He was like, I can't be bothered dealing with it. And RepTile deletes Wojeh off stage for the next stock. He's an entire stock behind Wojeh. He needs to find a way to slow down the pressure. He needs to find a gap in RepTile's approach if he wants to, you know, if he wants to take it back. Yeah, GP, like I said, RepTile holds forward, and if you don't know how to deal with it, you're just screwed. Just like Wojeh right here. I feel like everyone who's competent, who beats RepTile, is because they know how to counter it. But as soon as the day RepTile stops doing it, you know, RepTile's taking his time here now. He's stopping for a split second. Nice parry from Wojeh, but it's not going to mean anything if he comes out with an up tilt as a response. The thing is, RepTile's getting a nice drift each time he comes through with an aerial to make sure that Wojeh can't just up tilt out of shield to counter it. And this is what I was saying again, you can't shield poke RepTile. Well, you can't shield poke Yoshi rather. But he shakes it hard. Oh, great mash from RepTile there to get out of the grab there. Wojeh's fishing for the up tilt, but he's not going to find it. I just don't think it's going to work at this point in time. He needs to think of a different way to kill RepTile if he's going to take this stock, because at this point, you know, RepTile's going to take it again. Alright, Wojeh finally taking that last stock, but RepTile's going to end it straight away with an up there. Like I said, RepTile doing incredibly well today with his hold W tactics. Game 3, we'll see if Wojeh can finally take something back after the first 2 games, which have been fair travesties if I do say so myself. He's played incredibly well today, but it seems like RepTile is the big iron wall that he's not going to be able to get through. He's off to a decent start until RepTile did that gap attack. And RepTile's going to start with these up airs, only to be interrupted by the explosions. I feel like that's the issue is Wojeh's go-to out of disadvantage when he's being comboed is to basically pull a grenade, because it's frame 1, and then let that break the combo for him, because most people are going to keep going. But RepTile does not care about that, and RepTile knows he's going to win out in that kind of situation. Even if RepTile gets hit by a grenade, if he up-airs again, he's still like at a net positive compared to any other trade Wojeh can make. And with that kind of pressure, it's hard for Wojeh to do anything. Such pressure. Wojeh taking the first stock back much quicker than last few games, so that, like I said, this could be the game that Wojeh takes it if he's able to keep up this kind of momentum, but I said literally as I say that RepTile's already 90% ahead again, just like that. I don't know why he does forward smash. Wojeh's done that a few times. He'll forward smash out of nowhere, and I think it's the only legitimate thing where I look at him and go, why? Let me tell you right now, Yoshi's down air is the most tilting move you can get hit by. There's nothing more frustrating than hearing the sound of his little feet hit you as you leave. But Wojeh's going to take the next stock fairly quickly, and honestly, it's actually fairly even for once. I think Wojeh might have SD'd. Wow, that's an interesting set. That's a 3-0 to RepTile, moves to semis, bringing him